Andy here with Hiking Hound Adventures LLC. I'm going to go over a little trail gourmet today. Been watching a lot of the bear, herd chef. Good to go. Got my chef jacket on, so you know I'm an expert. So this is going to be for 2 people. It's 3 courses. We got an appetizer, we got a main course, and a dessert. It's going to run around 558 calories per person and 21 grams of protein. There's also lots of vitamins and minerals in here. Everything was all natural ingredients, made it here at home. It weighs in at around 20 ounces total, which is heavier than your average boil and bag meal, but this is something to kind of break up the monotony on the trail or on some canoe adventures, stuff like that, where weight isn't as big of a concern. I got some water boiling here, 12 ounces of water. It's already boiling, so I'm going to cut that back. And I'll give you a rundown of what we're doing here. So our appetizer is going to be some feta that we're going to toast in a pan. Top off with some dates. Then for the main course, I've got a walnut pesto with sun-dried tomatoes, and we'll toast some nice bread there. And then to finish it off for dessert, we got a mixed berry cobbler. We're going to have a graham cracker crust on it, and then of course we're going to have some coffee to go with that. I also have some smoked mussels that I will use to top our pasta, just for some added flavor and protein. First things first, though, is getting that water boiling, because we want to start rehydrating our items here. So I use these smelly proof bags. They're reusable, which is awesome. They're washable, keep our environmental impact down, keep our costs down. So we'll put about 4 ounces of water to the side here. That's going to go in our mixed berries. And then the remainder here is going to go in our pasta. So we'll get that all down in there, mixed up. I'm going to set that to the side. Get our berries going here. Mix that up, set that to the side. Now we'll get to cooking. So a little bit of pre-prep is required at home, but it's pretty simple. Get our stove lit. Get our dates out here. I like to kind of slice them open so that they have a little bit more surface area. They're sticky. These are pitted dates, but you always want to check for some pits because they don't always come out. All right. I'm going to get this down low. It's a non-stick ceramic pan, but we're going to put a little olive oil in. So we'll start with our feta crumbles. We'll get those toasted up. We'll go ahead and crack open the mussels here while we're waiting. And then we'll toast our bread next. Want to get a good crust on the cheese. Feta is not an amazing melting cheese, but it does get a crust on it. Again, our smelly proof bags, they're really nice. Can wash them, reuse them. So we'll make sure we save those. I'm a little itty bitty spatula. So again, this isn't something that you're gonna necessarily want to do every single night on the trail, but if you're on a multi-day trip, it really gets old eating out of those regular boiling bag meals. So this does break it up, and everything does do pretty well. Wouldn't take it out necessarily in this heat, but on a nice fall or spring day, everything's relatively shelf stable, so not going to have any issues there. Get a little olive oil on our bread here. We'll toast it up. Just a little bit more oil in the pan just to make sure it's evenly coated. Bread down around the edge. Top our dates with a little sea salt. Get this under the camera there. So we got that. Topped it with our smoked mussels there. We got our bread. Again, that's our appetizer. And then finally, do our dessert. I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit more water started for my coffee to go with that. Some of the graham cracker crust here. I like to mix a little bit of it in to sweeten it up and thicken it up. And then top it off. These little Kuju coffees are one of my favorite because it's actually ground coffee, not instant coffee. And it fits over your mug in this little bag. And it makes a really good cup of coffee. So I don't like it boiling, I want it to just get hot. And then the trick to these is you just slowly pour it. That's our mixed berry cobbler. Coffee going here. All right, and let's try it. First, we got our feta and dates. Well, it's like I knew what I was doing or something. These are delicious. Meg, you gonna come try one? No? Now our pasta here. Let's get a mussel on top. That's good.
Fig's super sweet.
Oh, that's killer. Absolutely delicious. So pretty straightforward. We'll link all the products in our that we're using in our description, and then we'll have the full recipe as well. Prep was minimal. Most things were just bought. Really, the only prep was packaging it in the bags and cooking the noodles in advance. But it's a great way to really just improve your dinners when you're in the backcountry with very little effort. A little bit of cleanup afterwards, but no big deal. And I'm really pleased with the way it turned out. Everything was excellent. So be sure and like and subscribe. Not sure if we know actually how to put those buttons up there or not, but they may or may not be where I'm pointing. And follow us for more. We actually are going to have a Backcountry Gourmet backpacking cooking class coming up, so keep an eye out for that. Check out our newsletter online. Follow us on all the socials. We'll see you next time.
Share that one with me.
That was good.
That was delicious.
Yeah.